Were you able to get a bank loan on the property?
Yeah, all of them have been traditional or conventional.
Okay.
I can put down 20%, but 25% gives me a little bit better of an interest rate.
Sure.
So, the numbers work out a little bit better because I'm trying to float in between sacrificing a little bit of the yield or the return for a little bit
Right.
more cash flow, and it was kind of a good balance. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I would always do. I mean, in today's lending environment, that extra 5% gets you a marginally better, I mean, a better interest rate. So I want to make sure I'm accurate. Yeah, the deals that I've closed over the last 3 years have all been at least 25%. A couple of them were more because they were 1031s. But yeah, so I would do the same thing. It makes perfect sense. I know there was something, you learned some lessons. I think in a previous conversation, you talked about a new team member coming on. You were all excited about. It turns out when you were double checking or digging in, the promise of joy was not great, and you had to make some hard choices. So let's talk about that because people need to understand this is their business, and you got to double check sometimes.
yeah, I've been getting my ass kicked.
It
Um,
happens.
yeah, actually, the last time we spoke, I actually got on a plane probably 2, 3 weeks afterwards to head out there, and this was the second property I purchased out there, and I didn't have any orders I had to pick up for works that week, so kind of out on a limb, just kind of booked the flight ticket, headed out there. Gave everybody notice, but just because I talked to them every day, it wasn't like, oh, hey, get your crap together because I'm
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, no, I came out there and the second property was a little bit, I would call it a light rehab, I guess.
Sure.
It was it was they said it should be about a month to turn around and
Okay.
oh, what was I closed on it July, went out there in September.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, they were running a little bit behind and
A little bit.
it got worse.
Oh no.
Yeah, I found out that a lot of things I paid them for that they supposedly did weren't
Mm,
done. Basically it was a
theft.
bullshit excuse that I believed.
Yep. Yep.
So kind of let things slide. But I've met several other people out there and strengthened some other relationships that I already had, and that actually kind of developed into what I have right now, actually. So
Yeah. One of the things you got, and this is the big thing about out of state investing, is for me, it's finding other and Millennial Mike and I just talked about this, the 2 hour masterclass we did over the weekend that we give away on Best of ORAT was you got to find other investors that are winning in your area, right? There's got to be other folks, Kyle in Davenport, Iowa, that are winning. And if you can kind of tap into their network, you can double check people, you can have people, look over your shoulder. And uh, but let's be clear. I've told people that I fired my first 5 PMs. So I had my ass handed to me repeatedly. So you're not alone, right? I've had people lie to me. I've had people steal with me. Um, I remember one time I told people I were coming and the houses were great. I went back the very next weekend and didn't tell anybody. Not okay. Not okay. So again, um, this is a people business, and unfortunately, some people are bad, some people are rotten, some people make mistakes, and it behooves you to manage them and make changes when you have to, right?
absolutely, absolutely.